He hasn't got a scarf to hide behind. Suddenly, he's a ballless coward. He's a chicken. He's a wimp that can't defend his religion. A guy who goes around targeting innocent Christian tourists and trying to tell lies about the Christian faith.
Watching Free Goals, for example.
But when he's got a chance to debate someone, he runs away. Put your mask on like you do at night. Put your mask on like you do at night. Then you can find your voice and be all brave and courageous, like the lion of Allah that you are. If he was wrong about Adam being 90 feet tall, what else was he wrong about? Could he have been wrong about the fact that he'd received revelations from God?
Was on earth walking, and he knows that he would suffer, so he's asking himself to take away the suffer, like, because he's going to suffer, to take away this misery that will happen to him. I don't understand who's talking to whom at the moment, to be honest with you.
The flesh was going through suffering,
and what about
but
the soul?
the God in
The flesh
soul
cannot
never
walk.
suffer. Soul can never suffer. My friend, you got a spirit in you, sir. But your soul, if somebody is whipping you or slapping you, the soul never feel anything. But the physical body, the physical, don't deviate, sir. You asked a remarkable question. You asked a very good question.
If you remove the soul, there is no one will feel anything. If I'm kicking a dead person, he's not feeling. The soul feels.
We are talking about.
If the soul, if Jesus was on the Christ as a father, as a part of a man.
Sir, we are talking about the soul is spirit.
No.
The soul when the body dies. I want to clarify this.
Wait. Where are you going?
When the body dies,
My question was
the
Garden of
spirit is
Gethsemane.
taking over. So the spirit does not die.
They go somewhere else.
No, it is the body.
Keep in the garden.
Sir,
Okay.
hang on.
You
I
said.
gotta clear- hang on.
Look at the monkey. Look at the jumping. He's jumping around.
What he said?
Let me clarify.
You said, Jesus said to take this cup away from me because he wanted to take the suffering away from him.
No suffering, no suffering.
You said Jesus knew that he gonna die and suffer. Plus, when he is kneeling down in front of Father and he knows his suffering is coming, why he's saying to God the Father, take this cup away from
He's
me?
already in himself, a part of him. I don't understand.
No, if he knows. No, wait, let me finish. Let me finish. Let me finish.
Answer one question at a time.
Let me finish. If
Hang
I
on. I told you, sir. Sir, hang on.
Come on, answer.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Answer, Pastor.
Ladies and gentlemen, I want to answer this question from this gentleman. Jesus was God in the flesh. God inside him, the God inside Christ cannot suffer. The reason why, because God is a supernatural being. God cannot be destroyed by human, but the flesh can be destroyed. God came in the flesh. Like when you go in your house and there is a tornado, you will be protected. You will be inside. So God was inside Christ, but the flesh had to suffer. But the God inside can never suffer.
my third question now. My third question.
What's the third question?
We know that God is all knowing, all knowledgeable.
How come Jesus know that one?
And God,
Pastor, answer.
okay, Jesus is sinless,
How
yeah?
come Jesus know that one? That's our own rhetoric.
Take it easy,
bro.
take
Is that your
it
question?
Please.
Is that your question?
Can I talk? Can I?
Pastor,
What is your
answer
question?
him.
My brother is coming in a minute.
Answer him.
I didn't hear it well, brother. Okay, you answer. Yes, sir.
You say Jesus was sinless.
Yes. The
Okay.
Quran says the same thing.
Can cursing, is cursing sin?
Yes.
Jesus cursing sin?
Yes.
No.
So he's pointing
If I curse something,
He's going-
if I curse somebody, if I curse something, is it a sin or not?
When you
Cursing is a sin, yes.
human being,
Cursing
Anything.
is a sin, yes.
Anything.
So what's your point? What's your point? What's your point?
if I curse a tree,
Okay.
it's not sin.
Someone else wants to get involved.
Okay.
It's not a sin.
Imagine a gentleman believes Jesus is God. Jesus
The Quran
is
says
all
Jesus is God as
knowledgeable,
well, by the way.
and Jesus is
The Quran says
sinless.
that Jesus is God, by the way.
Jesus goes
We
to
can
the
prove it
fig
right now if you
tree,
want.
and when he reaches the fig tree, the Bible says, when he reaches the fig tree, he realizes there is no fig.
Oh, really?
He curses the tree
Oh, that's a parable. That's a story.
that he doesn't have fruit.
Listen, first of all, that's a parable.
Okay,
That's a story.
if Jesus is God,
Yeah.
He
How come
should
do you know
know
about the big trees?
that the
That's a
fruit
question, bro.
comes in a fruit season.
Why don't you answer it brilliantly?
A God
You want an answer?
who knows
Wait,
everything
He wants an
Brilliant
answer.
answer.
Wait,
Will not
he wants an
curse
answer.
a
Hey,
tree.
he wants an answer now. So shut
because
up.
it's off
Be
season.
quiet, be quiet. He wants an
At
answer.
that season.
Hey, respect your
So
brother.
it shows
Respect your brother. He
Jesus
wants an
was
answer.
not God.
Respect
Jesus
your brother.
was
You
a
make a
man.
point, bro. Okay, go away.
I can answer
Yeah, he
you.
wants an answer. Respect your brother. Respect your brother.
We're standing up.
Respect your brother. All right.
I can answer the question. Sir,
No rush, no rush.
my brother here brought a very good question.
Don't interrupt.
That Jesus, how can Jesus be God? And to curse anything, is it sin? Only when you curse your fellow human being, you are making a mistake and sin. But cursing a tree is not sin. And not only that, how can Jesus claim to be God and he didn't know that there was no fruit in that tree? But Jesus, first of all, wanted to demonstrate and make people be aware who he is. A human being cannot curse a tree and it dies. Impossible. Why don't you try? Why shouldn't I try? Impossible. Only God who created the heaven and earth. If he said this tree must die, the tree will die. So Jesus proved to the whole world that he is God by cursing a tree and the tree will die.
That's your answer. That's your answer. That's your answer. You have the answer.
Okay. He just said a God who created a tree,
Any other question?
which God knows.
Hey, I got a question for you.
There is a season which the tree
I got a question
bears
for you.
fruit. There is a season that tree
I got a
doesn't
question
bear
for you.
fruit.
How come Gabriel
So how,
is sitting
when Jesus
on the
knew
throne of Allah?
it's not the season,
How
he
come
cursed
Gabriel
the tree?
is sitting on the throne of Allah? That's
It's about
question.
Christianity. It's about Christianity.
How come Gabriel is sitting on the throne of Allah? Please answer for the whole viewers that wants to obviously
Are you
learn about
question-
Islam.
Are you
Because
questioning
asked a
me about
question,
Islam?
And it's only fair that I ask you a question.
No.
You asked the pastor how
Okay,
come Jesus
can I
was on
answer
the
you?
fig tree, the
Can I answer
flower,
you?
etc., etc.
Okay.
I'm asking you now.
Okay.
How come Angel Gabriel is sitting on the throne of Allah?
Okay.
Answer.
Can I answer?
How come Gabriel is sitting on the throne of Allah?
Answer, please, my brother.
They making up stuff. Answer him, please.
He
Away.
he cannot ask me that question.
Why not? Don't you believe in Tawhid?
Can I
Don't
talk?
you believe in oneness of Allah?
Can I
Just
talk?
answer
Finish.
brother's
Okay.
question.
Can I answer?
Very simple question.
Can I answer?
No difficult, huh?
Let him answer.
Answer.
I can say to him, he cannot ask me
Okay,
that
he's
question.
deflecting now. He's
Wait,
not answering the
wait, let
question.
me finish.
Don't answer question by question.
If me, Muhammad, steps on that leather and speaks about Islam, you have every right to ask me question about my religion. He, as a Christian, when he is on that
Oh, you're
leather,
running away from the question.
speaking about
Thank you. You're running
Christianity,
away from the question.
we have
You
the
are
right to
running
ask
away
him.
from the question.
Me as an
Just
audience,
answer the question.
Exactly.
Why
That's
do
my
you
answer.
worship a man?
If you see me on that
Why
leather
shirk?
talking
Why do you
about
follow a
Islam,
God?
you
Why
have the
can
right to
God
ask me
not
question.
get
To be fair, the
punishes
question
you?
exactly.
Is
the
it not
cartoon.
fair?
The,
The answer
the question
is-
was,
Hey,
how
I am
come
not on
Gabriel
that leather.
is sitting on the throne of Allah. Yeah, that's the question.
That's a question, right? All right.
Please answer. Please answer.
Is Allah,
listen to him.
is Allah throne is that big? He's looking for someone who can have a chit chat. That can't be because throne is belong
why
to
don't you
Allah
tell him
who rules and reigns. So why your angels are committing shirk,
The Prophet
Why
says when
you
you
follow a
hear
man
Exactly.
who teaches those
Azar.
things?
Let
Answer brother's question.
Exactly.
does it make it true?
Answer
no, wait,
brother's
wait,
Why are
question.
you angry then?
He's not even listening to
Be
the
nice.
Mr. Hassan.
Who
Who cares?
No respect, no respect.
Who cares?
Wallahi, who cares? Purposely.
When the Prophet
Because he
came
doesn't have an
to
answer.
Makkah,
He does not have an answer, ladies and gentlemen. That's Islam for you, ladies and gentlemen. No answer. They cannot defend their own religion. They cannot defend their own religion, ladies and gentlemen.
He asked the question, just keep yourself accountable for what you believe. Defend your prophet, defend your Allah, and tell us why do you commit shirk?
can I speak?
On topic.
No, nobody gonna speak, yeah? When I approached the ladder, the two brothers were standing next to each other.
Yeah, to heckle. To
There are
heckle like all the
people.
time, bro.
There are people who heard me. I asked them, "Sir, are you a Christian?" He said, "Yes." I said, "Are you preaching Christianity?" He said,
That's
"Yes."
not the question, sir. No one asked you
not
to
getting
give
it.
us the history. Question is
running
very
away.
simple. Came from a brother. Why Angel Gabriel is sharing the throne of Allah, sir? That's the question. It's not about the history.
Simple question.
No one wants to know what happened 5 minutes ago. Question affects your eternity. Answer the brother's question.
Exactly.
Why?
Can you answer the question?
Go on, say. You know me. You know
I
me.
know you. That's why I want you to answer
Why
the question.
are you two? Who are you asking me these questions?
These are my Christian
It has
Now you
sisters.
answer the question, yes or no, bro?
Who we are, why we are asking you the question,
That's
sir.
not- that's not
You
a question.
are Muslim and speakers gonna question about
And your brother is
faith.
waiting for the answer.
Just
Look at your brother, waiting for the
defend
answer.
your
Your
faith.
Muslim brother, are they?
Answer the question, sir. Why are you so afraid? We know Islam is not defendable. We know Allah is not defendable. But if you cannot defend, go and sit in your mother's feet, sir. That's very simple.
They go to get a little bro.
Okay.
Answer the question.
She said that you are in Speaker's Corner as a Muslim.
Look at
Are you not a Muslim
going
anymore?
round.
Alhamdulillah, I am a Muslim.
Then answer the question.
Respect your brothers.
who are you
got
to
one
ask me
brother over
questions?
here, and you got
It's
my
my
brother
point.
over here,
Why?
and they're
What do you mean?
waiting for
My
an answer,
point
my
is,
friend.
who are you to ask me,
No
as a
answer.
Muslim, what is my belief?
Let me respond to that.
Who
are you?
It was the brother who asked you question.
So confused.
And I am sure,
you preach,
I am sure
claiming
the
that all I'm saying
reason
is right.
you were asked the
So I have
question
to
was
answer.
sharing
No,
the throne with
don't do
Gabriel.
it.
Why
Sav, you
not?
being rude to her? Please. Sav, no. Sav, no. No, Sav. Please, no. Please,
Can you
no.
please answer the question?
No, you have to understand.
When was I rude to
Don't
her?
say things and
Sorry.
words in between and make what
T and T
before that,
When was I rude to her?
Answer the question. So are
Come
you
on.
Muslim?
No, come on, Sav.
Are you Muslim? My brother
Are
is
you
asking the
telling
question.
me on
Why
your video, don't be
angel,
rude.
creation of God, is sitting on the throne of Allah?
No,
Hello.
but you know,
I'm not asking you to debate
Oh,
me.
you left
me
your
now.
I
brother.
am asking
He doesn't
you
want
to
to answer. Look,
answer the
You left
question.
me now.
can you see? He doesn't want to
Sir,
answer.
you waffled, you made a breakfast, you had the breakfast, yet you did not give an answer to the question.
Nothing.
Therefore, we want the answer. I'm sure my brother wants
So
the
you
answer.
think
Sir,
you gonna go to every Muslim in Hyde
I'm not
Park
asking you to debate me.
and
I'm
ask
asking
them
you to answer
what
the
about their
question.
belief?
Why
Who are
Angel
you?
Gabriel is seated on the throne of Allah?
That's a fake
I do
question.
not want to engage conversation with you,
Come on,
if that's okay. Because I've seen what you're like on YouTube and
TNT.
you're not very
My
respectful
point
of
was,
other people. If you was more respectful of people, you can engage in conversation, then I would. But you're
So
not that
can
kind of
you
person.
answer the
Asking a question
question?
is being respectful, my
Why?
friend.
No,
We ask you a fake question.
Let me finish.
Because your brother
Let me
asked a
finish.
question to the
Let me
pastor.
finish.
Why Gabriel is
TNT.
seated on the
I
throne?
came to the ladder. Two Christians were preaching
Another
Christianity.
history lesson.
I asked them.
Answer the question.
What are you
That's not a
preaching?
question.
They
That's
said
not a question.
Christianity.
No.
They said Christianity.
That's not a question.
So I
Ask
said
question, ask
to them,
question.
if
Ask-
you're
ask
preaching
question.
Christianity,
Ask question.
if I said to the Christian
Don't buffer, don't ask
preachers,
questions.
No waffle.
Ask
No
question.
waffle.
I said,
No waffle. No waffle. Ask question.
Let him make breakfast, not waffles anymore. Breakfast.
TNT.
English
Ask
breakfast.
question.
Bro, you stuck, bro. If you
I-
can't answer, say
Ask
come.
question, please.
Stop talking.
I-
Please ask question.
Stop talking.
You guys can see what's happening here.
ask
It's okay.
question.
The viewers are
No,
watching.
no,
no,
ask
it's
question.
okay. Keep doing it. Keep doing it. I love it. Wallah.
No, no.
Wallahi,
You
people are
ask
watching.
question.
People are watching.
Yeah, ask question.
Okay. I approached the two preaching.
This is not question, man.
Let him talk.
No, this is not
Let him
question.
talk, please. I
But
wanna
he
answer.
said,
I wanna
no,
listen to
no.
him.
He said, I want to ask question.
wanna
Yes.
listen
No,
to
no, no,
him.
no. Unless he asks question, we'll not let him talk.
Just stop talking. Let him talk.
So
I
that's what's
approached
going on right now.
the
Deflecting,
two Christians. They were preaching Christianity.
Yeah.
I said, sir, is it okay to me as an audience when you are there preaching your faith, preaching your belief? Can I ask your faith? Can I ask your belief? Because you are on the ladder.
Yeah.
You're preaching people come to Christianity.
Yeah. So what's your point?
Jesus said this.
All right, so what's your
Jesus
point?
said that.
What's your point? What's your
When
point?
the gentleman asked me about my faith, I told him, I am not here on the ladder
So please give us
preaching
the
my
point
faith,
now.
preaching
Give
my
us the point
religion.
now.
So you
Finish it.
That's your
cannot
cop out.
ask me
That's
about
your cop
my
out. So you
faith
don't have
and
an answer.
religion.
That's your cop out.
When I was on the ladder
You don't have an
preaching
answer. That's your cop out. Well done, well
Islam,
done,
you
well done.
have
Give us the-
every
give
right
us the point.
to ask me a question.
give us the
Is it
point
not
now.
fair?
Except
Tell
that
us
you
the
do
point.
preach Islam and
Is
then
it
you
not
go
fair?
around with your scarf on, heckling people,
Yeah.
pretending that we don't recognise who you are.
Let them burn. Let them burn.
We say by
Running away.
You die for us on the
Running
cross.
away.
We are safe.
Oh, I'm running now. Yeah, watch.
Yeah, right. Ay, adiós, adiós. Adiós, amigo. Come back with an answer next time, bro.
Decent,
Any last words?
decent people knows what happened, what I said,
Unlike
and what
you,
I meant.
unlike you, who wears a scarf and goes around heckling people, shouting in their ear. This guy's got an obsession with my genitalia. He spent 40 minutes shouting about how I wasn't circumcised. And he was doing it behind a scarf
This is the
because he didn't
manner
want anyone
of a
to see his
preacher of
face. But now we
Christianity.
can see his face.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
this
these
guy.
guys are well
A
done.
decent guy. A decent
Are you
guy.
Christian?
A guy who goes around
Yeah.
targeting innocent Christian tourists
yeah.
and trying to tell lies about the Christian
Yeah,
faith.
watch your free goals, for example.
But when he's got a chance to debate someone, he runs away. So would you like to debate today?
He's still here, to be fair.
Would you like to debate today? I'm asking you, would you?
Answer.
Is that a no?
No, keep saying.
Would you be braver if you put your scarf on? Maybe you'll find your voice and your courage with your scarf on.
And mascara.
Yeah.
And mascara like lemon.
He's a totally different person behind a mask. He's a completely different person when he's got a mask on. When the night lights go down and he's got a mask on, he's all talk. But now everyone can see his face. He's got nothing to say.
What's the debate? Okay.
So,
See, when people are so they have
Serious question. Simple. Very serious question.
when they have so
how
much
how can
hatred.
Angel Gabriel sit on the
you mean hatred like you when you go
People
around
have hatred and
insulting Christians behind a mask? Like you harass Hatun and you harass DCCI and you harass me behind a mask. You mean decent people like you?
That bully
You know what that's called, mate? It's called cowardice. Cowardice. That's what you are. You're a coward. And you know what the Bible says about cowards? They go to hell. That's what the Bible says about cowards. They go to hell.
Now,
Wait, Bo,
Now.
if lady
Is TNT Greek the official cowards channel? I noticed that he's directing all of his comments.
Bob's got a new haircut. Look, have a look. Hey.
He's a Christian channel. Come on.
I mean, you can
Yeah,
see
Bob, take that back,
you
Bob.
can see people
No,
like
I'm
him.
mocking him, not you.
People like him call themselves Christian, and he just admitted, I'm mocking him.
He's dead now.
I'm
He's not
mocking
answering the
him.
question unless you wanna
See,
roast
these sort of language they use, they use like coward and
Boring.
indecent and use vulgar language and
He must be stupid Saudi man there with his car. They bring their own car here, they think we don't have a car.
you're an idiot.
And you bike ride.
You fuck off. They don't bike.
So let's talk about a real debate. Let's
6 years old.
Let's talk about a real debate. Let's talk about.
6 years.
Bro,
Saudi Arabia is a shit country.
Bro, it's not the debate.
Bro, I agree with him. Saudi Arabia is a shit country.
Yeah.
It is a shit country. And I say it will be better the day it becomes Christian. Let's not him get away. Let's not let him get away.
Last week,
Because that's what he wants to do.
last week,
So
Saudi
let's
people,
look at your
they
hadith,
killed
your
child,
prophet.
6 years old.
You believe that
in
your
the
prophet is
street,
correct.
chopping his head.
The one he
Dies in a
says is
BBC
true.
radio.
He's a trustworthy source, right?
Because he said I'm a Shia.
No.
6 years old.
So, do you believe that? Do you believe what Muhammad says is accurate and true and can be believed?
Sick people.
This is unethical.
I'm answering. I'm asking you a question.
Simple question.
If you feel brave, you can put your mask on.
Don't vape, bro.
If it makes you helps you to find your voice, put your mask on. Put your mask on like you do at night. Put your mask on like you do at night. Then you can find your voice and be all brave and courageous,
what's the question?
like the lion of Allah that you are.
What's the question?
So the question is,
Go on, Bob.
did Muhammad know what he was talking about, or was he just a medieval fool? That's the debate.
Simple question.
So I propose that Muhammad was a medieval fool who didn't know what he was talking about. And this is my evidence. In Sahih Muslim 40 6809 and Sahih Muslim 32 63 25, Muhammad said this. Narrated by Abu Huraira, the Prophet said, Allah created Adam making him 60 cubits tall. 60 cubits, ladies and gentlemen, is the equivalent to 90 feet.
90 feet.
90 feet!
My God.
So, let me ask you, bro, was Muhammad correct? Was our earliest ancestor 90 foot tall?
You go lay him outside.
No, he will.
See, people like
Give him a
him.
chance.
You want me to talk or you don't want me to talk?
Answer
So
the
if you
question.
want me to talk the way I want to talk, if you want to film it, film it. If you don't want to film it, you
Stop
can walk.
whinging. Stop whinging. Answer the question.
People like this, when come and tells me that you're a heckler,
Which you are.
you are coming in telling lies,
Which you do.
Yes.
So answer the question. Was Muhammad correct?
telling me-
Was Adam 90 feet tall?
telling me
question, answer.
that you use. I mean, look at your language, the language you use. You calling yourself Christian and coming to me. Oh, I'm just mocking him.
No, these are your words.
Mocking him.
You're hadith, man.
Answer the question about your Muhammad, your hadith. Because, ladies and gentlemen, the fact of the matter is that all the evidence demonstrates that the further you go back in time, the shorter people were.
Can see
But if
like-
Muhammad is correct, our earliest ancestor was 90 feet tall, and we've all been getting shorter as time's gone on. Now, did Muhammad have a direct line to God or not? Was he infallible or not? Is he the best man or not?
So,
Because the evidence suggests that he isn't.
so as much as he gonna come here, stand here, and bully.
Oh, well, I'm bullying. But when he puts the mask on and shouts for 10 minutes solid, Bob is uncircumcised, Bob is uncircumcised. Do you all remember that day? Yeah? He was brave behind his scarf. Suddenly he's got nothing to say when confronted face to face.
Oh, embarrassing, Mo.
Answer the question. Was Adam 90 feet tall or not?
Defend yourself, bro.
Was he? Is he a trustworthy source?
So,
Is Muhammad a trustworthy source, or was he wrong? If he was wrong about Adam being 90 feet tall, what else was he wrong about? Could he have been wrong about the fact that he'd received revelations from God? Perhaps.
Answer, Mo.
the
You're on the
question.
ropes.
if you talk, then I'm not gonna talk.
Well, answer my question.
I will answer the way I want.
He's going to answer my question, ladies and gentlemen. We'll all wait. Go on, answer my question.
Before Easter.
Brave lion of Allah. Go on, let's see your courage. Roar for us, kitten.
Before Easter.
Christos Anesti.
If he start talking, I'm gonna stop talking. Okay. People like him in our society, when they come here and call themselves preacher of Christianity, let's say Bob is a, to be honest, among inside the park. Now he's not recording me. He just turned off the light.
Doesn't mean I stopped the camera.
Well, you're going to be looking a fool when everyone hears that comment on the video. You're going to be looking a fool. Do you want to hear an answer to my question? Or just waffle his excuses?
He threatened to kill me, this guy, last time. He threatened to kill me. He said, you're very lucky.
Like you asked me to
I
answer
asked him 100 times.
Answer!
Now in Greek.
TNTS Greek in our house. Like, share and subscribe.
What about Soko? Should we subscribe?
Do not subscribe.
No, one thing I give Bob that he is
He said, you're very lucky, otherwise he
very
said,
well versed in his
kill you, we
Christianity.
kill you, you know?
He is, I
We
can
kill
say
you
he's
for
a scholar
Allah,
of
you know?
Christianity in the park out of everybody.
And now we
But the
give them
problem
right
is
to talk.
that he's a liar.
So, am I lying by quoting
I'm not
Islamic
finished.
sources?
I'm not finished.
Those Islamic sources
I'm not
say that Muhammad was 90 feet tall. That's what Muhammad said. Muhammad was wrong.
That's a hadith.
And why was he wrong? Because he wasn't in touch from God.
That's a hadith.
And if he was wrong about
You think I deal with
Adam,
people like this?
what
I
else
deal
was he
the
wrong
way
about?
I deal with people.
Was he wrong
Like
about the fact that an angel claimed to be from Allah?
So,
We know in the Christian
Yeah,
faith that there are angels that lie.
nothing to do with
We
reality.
call them demons.
it's all faith. man.
Muhammad could not tell,
not the truth.
according to the hadith, whether verses in the Quran were from Allah or from the devil. He had to be corrected because he couldn't tell the difference.
No, he said that Jesus was wrong. He said that Jesus was wrong.
Oh, Jesus.
So, wait, we're going to deal with brave scarf warrior of Allah here. The man that at night time puts on the scarf and goes and heckles the Christians like a brave man. But suddenly, when he hasn't got a scarf to hide behind, suddenly he's a ballless coward. He's a chicken. He's a wimp that can't defend his religion.
Can you defend your religion?
Yes, I can.
How? Why?
Yes,
Because
I
it's
can.
your faith.
But I want to
Because
ask this
it's
question
only
first.
your faith. You
Was
believe it.
Muhammad
It's got
right?
nothing to do
Was
with the
Adam
truth.
90 feet tall, yes or no?
I'm not interested.
You know-
Which God are you talking about?
How many times is that now?
When I came to the park, when I came to the park and saw this guy for the first time,
Do you
He
believe
was a
in
good
Jesus,
man.
by the way, Mr.
Stay here.
but
Mr.
as soon as he
Cameraman?
Stay here.
No, no,
that
stay
his
here. Do you
beliefs
believe,
are false,
you believe
and
in
Islam is
Christianity?
taking over,
Christianity
and Islam
is
is spreading
man-made.
like a
Christianity is growing in Saudi Arabia. Christianity is growing in Mecca. There are hidden churches inside Mecca and Medina today. The Christian faith is growing in the Islamic world. There are more and more Muslims leaving Islam every day, and you can be one of them. You can be one of them. You can leave Islam today.
Are you converted
And
to
you can leave it for
Christianity?
good reasons. You can leave it because your prophet didn't know what he was talking about. He was a medieval simpleton who thought that prunes could save him from poison, that he could wash in polluted water, that you could suckle a woman's breast to be adopted by her, that you could have sex with a small child, you could marry them when they were 6, when they were not cognizant of what it was to marry a child, or that a child, you should fear Allah, you should fear Allah. He thought that the first humans were 90 feet tall. This is your prophet.
This is Islam, yeah?
This is your prophet, yes.
What is your message?
Now, he wants to not answer the question again, but I will answer his.
What is your
I will answer his, though he did not answer mine. He asked the question, what is the Christian message?
guy is
The
shouting
Christian
too much.
message is this, bro.
I know, it's not fair.
Human nature is
shouting, my
broken
friend.
in its heart. That it has turned away
Andy,
from
that's
God
not the truth.
in rebellion against his sovereign
How
will.
could you have the truth?
good accent?
Yeah? Right? He's broken away sovereign will. Do you want to listen? You've asked a question, I'm answering. And that man cannot... No. 1 second. One second. I'm answering your first question. You can ask an colourary question next.
Can I?
No.
Can I?
No, you can't.
Can I?
So,
can I?
man has turned away from God. Now, no, it is. He doesn't want to answer. He doesn't want to hear the answer now. Suddenly, he's found his voice. Now that we're not talking about the foolishness of his prophet, suddenly he's found his voice. So I'll put it back to you. Was Muhammad right? Was Adam 90 feet tall?
Now can I talk?
Answer the question, brave scoff warrior of Allah, brave lion of Allah, heckler of the Christians, man who's got so much courage when he's hiding behind a scarf. The nocturnal mujahideen.
We heard that hundreds of times.
Yeah. So answer the
Why are you
question.
repeating?
Was Muhammad correct when he said that Adam was 90 feet tall, or was he a medieval simpleton who didn't know what he was talking about, and his God didn't care enough about him to correct him?
You asked that question 10 times.
And you haven't answered it 10
Let me
times.
talk then.
Right, answer the question then.
Can I talk a lot?
Go on, answer the question. Brave boy. We're waiting. Go on, kitten. We're waiting.
You know? Anything else?
I'm just waiting for you to answer the question. No, I think kitten is sufficient for a lion like you.
When you talk about Christianity and you give me the message of Christianity,
Which you didn't listen to when I was trying to give you an answer to that question. Don't try to pretend to be someone who's dominated when this guy hiding behind a scarf shouts in people's ears and abuses them in the night. And now he's trying to pretend that he's some calm. Yes, people are watching. But people need to know
I'm not talking about
this
that.
guy,
I'm talking about that.
This guy is different behind a scarf than when he's not wearing a scarf.
Okay.
So was Muhammad right when he said that Adam was 90 feet tall, yes or no?
When you talk about Christianity
and I'm living this life.
and giving me the message,
Which you didn't want to hear when I was doing that. You
and I
interrupted
finish
me.
for once.
No, you can't. And the reason why you can't, friend, is because this is how you behave.
Then keep talking.
This is how you behave. You want to ask a question and not hear an answer. You go around challenging Christians but don't want your own faith to be challenged. Oh, why are you walking away?
I'm walking from a liar.
I'm walking from...
You are a liar, my friend!
You are a liar, friend. You are a liar.
Bob, right back.
Yeah, it's going up. It's going up for the world to see.
Maybe this brother will know.
Enjoy.
Maybe this brother here will know.
Take one, man.
So,
Thank you very much.
I have a question for you. I have a question for you.
Just one question.
I have a question for you. Muhammad said that. Muhammad said. One question. No, it's not. Let them follow you. Run away. I've got a question for you. Do you want? Why you're giving out dawah tracts? Why not answer a question on his phone?
It's about that, boy. It's a great question.
Muhammad said that Adam was 90 feet tall. Was he correct? You don't know.
Sorry.
So he doesn't know. He doesn't know. You don't know if your prophet was correct or not.
That's a taqiyya.
You know your God is cursed.
That's a taqiyya.
You know your God is cursed.
Are you going to answer the question?
You know your God is cursed.
So that's two Muslims that don't want to answer the question.
Who's your God? Satan is cursed, and your God is cursed. Who's your God?
No.
Who's your God?
That logic doesn't follow.
Who's your God?
Was Muhammad
Satan
correct?
is cursed.
Was
Your God is
Adam
cursed.
90 feet tall?
Which one is your God? Which one is your God? I'm asking the question.
Not Allah.
Was Muhammad Satan is cursed, and your God is cursed. Which one is your God?
Was Adam
Which
90
one is
feet
your
tall?
God? Which one is your God?
He doesn't want to
Satan
answer
is
the
your
question.
God.
He doesn't want
Is
to
it Satan is your
answer.
God? Is it Satan
He
is your
just
God?
wants to
He's using Takia. He's using Satan is your God.
He's not
He's
using
using
Takia.
Satan is your Is Satan is your God? Is Satan is your God?
No, that's I can answer your question. Yeah, answer. Yeah, right, sure, Ben. Okay. So, the name of our God is Yahweh. Yahweh, yes. This is the God of Abraham. This is the God of Moses. This is the God of Jacob. This is the God of Joshua. This is the God of Solomon. This is the God of David. This is the God of all the prophets. This is the God of John the Baptist. And this God became a man in Jesus Christ. That is our God. That is our God. And what do the apostles say?
Show me one time where Jesus is saying,
The apostles say that if anyone teaches a gospel apart from this, even an angel of light, they are accursed.
if Satan
Gabriel that spoke to Muhammad was accursed. Muhammad was accursed. Yes. The Salafa was accursed.
No, Jesus is the cursed one. You can't answer. Bye-bye.
No, you are back. No, you are back. Come. Let's go. Come. He's back, but he runs away again.
You said that 10 times, right? And say you don't know.
Sorry. Now I got to do a talk.